So in my series of doing a YouTube channel over the age of 50, today I'm going to talk about how to look confident on camera. Coming up next. Hi everybody, my name is Burks and this is Retirement Rescue, where we talk about how to make money, save money, and create a retirement from nothing. Well, in my series of YouTube over 50, one of the things I really want to address is how to look confident on camera. Notice, I didn't say how to feel confident. Those are two different things. But one of the hesitancies that people have about starting a YouTube channel is they don't know how to have that on-camera confidence. So I'm going to give you 5 tips that will help you appear confident on camera, even if your insides are a bowl full of Jell-O. No matter how nervous you are, you can appear confident. Now the first tip, and this is also true if you're speaking in front of a group of people, but the first tip is to breathe and talk slowly. One of the things we do when we're nervous, and you'll see this on some YouTube videos, you can tell someone is really nervous because it's like they never take a breath. They just talk, 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 talk. Or they talk so fast you can barely understand them. Those are signs that person is nervous. Some people naturally do talk fast. My sister's one of them. In fact, usually she'll say something and there's like a pause because I have to process what she just said. She's one of those people that naturally talks fast. If that is you and you naturally talk fast, it'll get worse if you're nervous. If you're one of those people that your speech speeds up as you get nervous, then you need to practice breathing, pausing, allowing there to be silence. That's okay. This means you enunciate your words. You take pauses, just as if you were having a conversation with a normal person. It's not about just spewing the information as fast as you can. It's about being sure you're understood. And you know, I've talked a lot about really wanting to provide value to my audience. And for some reason, some people interpret the idea of value as talking about a lot of things really quickly and getting it all in there. That's not necessarily value. Value is in being understood, is in conveying what you want to say in a way that people can really understand it. That's really of value. And that takes some practice. So you've got to really practice at talking slowly, because when you're sitting in a room by yourself and you have a list of things you're talking about, it is easy to speed up. I do it too on occasion. So that's the first thing you need to practice. Breathe, pause, say things clearly, and you will appear confident to the people who are watching you. Number 2, you want to look at the lens of your camera, not the display. Now, if you're using a phone, that's not a big deal because it's kind of the same. But if you use a camera like I do, then your display is over here. And if you're looking over here, you're not making eye contact with your audience. So look at the lens. Don't look at the display. Okay? Eye contact makes people feel like you're talking right at them. And you are. I mean, you are conveying this to your audience, just like you're sitting there having a conversation. And if you were having a conversation with someone, you wouldn't be talking to them and looking over here. Look at the lens and practice looking at the lens rather than the display. Number 3, do practice videos, and a lot of them, and then edit those videos. Once you start editing your videos, you really start to see yourself talking. It's just a talking head. It kind of removes that personal emotion that we all attach to ourselves when we see ourselves talking. Doing enough of that allows you to create that distance in your mind. So instead of focusing on being hypercritical of how you're talking or the gestures you're using or how your hair looks or whatever, you can focus on just editing. And once you do that and you get that separation, and it takes probably 8 or 10 videos that you practice and that you edit for you to start getting that separation where you're not focused on your performance. You're just focused on editing. That's really the first step in separating your emotional nervousness from confidence. And the more you edit, the more confident you'll be on camera, because you realize, and you'll get feedback from people, even though you may feel completely nervous, you look confident. It's one of the things that I tell people all the time. In one of the first declutter videos I did, which is almost at 300,000 views now, I was so nervous. And every time I watch that video, I think, oh my gosh, I was just so nervous. No one else notices but me. And we're all that hypercritical. But a great way to appear confident is just practice doing it. And you'll feel confident in no time. You will still be nervous on occasion, but other people won't notice it. Number 4 is do a lot of videos. The videos you do 2 years from now will be so much more confident and self-assured than the videos you did the year before. That is true no matter what. Anyone who has ever been in the media will tell you they look back at things they did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and they just cringe. That's going to be part of your experience too. You're going to have a cringe factor with those early videos and even some later videos that didn't turn out that well. But you just got to get over yourself. You have just got to realize that is part of the process. And the only path you can make to producing really quality videos is to produce some that are meh, that you're not just super proud of. And especially when one of those videos really takes off and you think, oh, but I could have done so much better. It makes you want to do better. Do a lot of videos. Some of the best advice I got when I started my channel was commit to 50 videos. Do 50 videos as fast as you can. And let me tell you what, that will get you much more confident on camera. Just because you get so caught up in the process of doing the videos, you forget to worry about how you look and how you talk and how the video is going. You just produce the video like a professional. And guess what? You become that professional. So do lots of videos. And number 5, don't be so hard on yourself. We're always super hard on ourselves. We're not pretty enough. We're not smart enough. We don't talk well enough. We don't use the right verbiage. We don't sound educated enough. You know, none of that means anything. When you start producing videos for YouTube especially, you will find your tribe. You will find that group of people that really identifies with what you're trying to do, and they will become your fans. This is what's happened with my channel, and I am so grateful for those people and still kind of stunned that they watch my videos like they do, and I'm so thrilled that they do. But those are the people that I'm really trying to improve for. And over time, as you grow your audience, you will have that same experience. Those people keep you motivated and keep you growing and keep you improving. But to start out, just get that camera or your phone, start practicing. You're going to become a professional over time, but it's never going to happen if you don't start. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time.